Good morning, everyone. It's day number 40 on the trail. And as always seems to happen every single morning, it's going to start with a steep uphill climb. To be perfectly honest, I can't believe how quickly 40 days on the trail has flown by. It seems like it's only been a week. We've really enjoyed every day out here. Some days we've enjoyed more than others, but all in all, it's been a fantastic experience so far. Met some super nice people, some of the nicest people I've ever met out here on the trail. And unfortunately, some of the meanest people I've ever met online, but I'm learning to deal with those people. Initially I was hoping we would average about 10 miles a day, so I was hoping to be about mile 400 by now. As it is, we're just shy of 300, but we started out slow, learned a few things, and bodies are getting in shape, we're losing weight, and I think we're going to start making up for that lost mileage pretty soon. But man, not right now. I'm climbing a steep ass hill. I gotta turn the camera off. Trail right here. Goldilocks checking out. What the heck was that? Bubbles come flying by. Oh my gosh.
Somebody sent us a care package and they gave us bubbles.
Here, have some extra weight.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, there's no bubbles blowing by. That's Big Bear Lake right below us. And kind of a cool little community down there. Everybody's really friendly to hikers. And of course you can see the snowy mountains up above. That's where we came off of just a few days ago. But now we're heading down lower, and I imagine we'll be down in the desert here by the end of the week. Thought I needed to take a minute to clarify something that I said earlier this morning when we hit the trail, talking about the experiences I've had on trail and with social media. And I don't want it to sound like the experiences with social media have been all bad. Actually, I've received a lot of support, a lot of great feedback from a lot of people who are subscribed to this channel. And I guess I should just take this time to tell you guys thanks. I really appreciate your subscriptions, really appreciate your feedback, and if you guys are enjoying our adventure and it brings a little bit of joy to your life, then that's all I really care about. I don't know if I've said it before, but this channel is not funded. I'm not making any money off these videos. I'm just doing it for friends, for family, and for those of you out here that just want to share this adventure. So I hope you'll continue watching it. If you feel like you want to say something about something you've seen on the video, and feel free to speak up if it's respectful. And I'm not saying you can't disagree with me on anything. Feel free to disagree, but do it respectfully and intelligently, and if I have time, I'll even respond to you. Although the air temperature was probably in the upper 70s, the snow on the north side of the slopes was still quite deep and very treacherous, considering we did not have microspikes for our feet or snow baskets to keep our trekking poles from sinking deeply into the soft snow. You were supposed to clear all those snowdrifts out of the way before I got there.
Sorry, I didn't get the memo.
Well, we finally made camp on day 40. Turned out to be a tougher hike than we anticipated. There's a lot of snow obstacles, a lot of trees to climb over, and tell you what, it's 6:30 right now. We've only been here about 20 minutes, just long enough to set up our tent. And the first thing I did is take off my shoes, and I am soaking my feet right now because they are killing me. You can see Miss Goldilocks over here doing the same thing. And I know for a fact there's going to be at least one dipshit out there who's going to criticize us for soaking our stinky feet in somebody's drinking water. Well, here's my answer in advance to you, buddy. The rest of you, hello, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Tomorrow's day 41. See you then.
Holy shit, Frank, what is that?
I think it's a mountain lion.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is day 41 on the trail. Want to give a special hello to Leah, Weston, Wyatt, and Allie, our 4 grandkids that look forward to watching these videos every time we let them out. So, hi.
Hi guys.
There is one thing I wanted to show you guys because it really kind of pissed us off. and I'm sure it will you too. So right back behind us here, there's I don't know if you can see him back there, but Kronk doing his stretches, yoga in the morning. But this was the tent site we used. It was a nice area. But well, and here's the creek. Beautiful little creek. Great place to get clean water, soak your feet at the end of a hot day. But if you look careful, there's also tire tracks leading right down into the creek. And let me walk you across. Without getting my feet too wet or breaking my neck. Okay, tire tracks on the other side. Check this out. Big deep ruts right through the bushes. Make sure I'm still showing, yeah. And you can just follow the tire tracks all the way up here. Okay, I'm gonna switch the camera off for a second, then I'll turn it back on. Okay, now I'm still following the tracks here. And look at this. You see this trail? This is the PCT. This guy has driven his truck all the way up to the PCT. Tore it all up. Let me turn around. Yeah. So, very frustrating. Talk about people having no respect. So we are underway now. Looking forward to a fun day on trail. The trail today pretty much follows this little creek that we camped next to last night for gosh, 8 or 9 miles, I believe, maybe longer than that. And it's going to take us right into the junction where you can turn off to go to Lake Arrowhead. Not sure if we're going to actually go down there or not. Several people have recommended it as just literally like a good Nero. Skip down there for 4 or 5 hours, go to the malt shop, maybe pick up 1 or 2 little items you need. Like in our case, I'm completely out of sunscreen, so that's a good reason to go, if nothing else. But anyway, yeah, great day so far. One more interesting observation about the morning, for what it's worth. This is a Saturday morning. I'm sure a lot of people that still have jobs, or this is their day off. But we've been hearing from a lot of people about the shelter-in-place order and how we hikers are in violation of it. And I guess that's debatable, whether or not we are, since we don't live in California and we don't actually have any place to take shelter in. The point I'm trying to make is that I'll bet in the past 30 minutes we have seen no less than, I don't know, 25 motorcycles, 4-wheel drive trucks, Jeeps, that type of thing. I mean, people are just all over these mountain roads, just roaring around. And I'm not going to begrudge them that. I mean, recreation, I'm sure they want to get out and have fun like everybody else. It's just, I can't help but contrast all the heat that we have been getting from people for being out here right now, when there are a lot of other people that are doing the same thing on a much more significant level. So that's my op-ed for this morning. trailed up out of the creek and onto a road that came through the area. And look what we have here. The whole group of vehicles, probably 15 to 20, that are all totally decked out for rock crawling. I'm going to show you right behind me what road these guys are tackling with these vehicles. This is not where you want to take your station wagon. Here you go. Check that boulder alley out. That'll knock your oil pan out. So. That was an interesting group of guys, California guys, and obviously they don't care too much about the governor's shelter-in-place orders right now. In fact, you know, you can look around and see all the people standing down there. No protective mask among the bunch, so that's their choice, and I can't say I 100% disagree with it because I'm not wearing a mask myself and not sheltering in place, obviously. So okay, that was an interesting experience, and unfortunately the audio on that when I was talking to those guys probably sucked because I didn't realize until afterwards that my headphones were plugged in. Microphone to the headphone was dangling down around my knees, so you guys probably couldn't hear anything we were talking about. But we stood there talking to those guys and watching them. I bet, oh boy, well, as you can see in the movies, there were probably 15 or so vehicles that were parked there, and then I bet a dozen or more came driving through. So the back roads of California are just hot right now with people. Here is our campsite for day number 41. I'm going to swing around. One of the nicer campsites we've actually come across on the whole trip so far. It's just a really big sandy beach, and there's nobody here, so even better than ever. But the family we haven't seen since this morning. We left ahead of them by about 20 minutes, but we assumed that they would have caught up with us sometime during the day, but no sign of them yet, so hope everything's okay. Maybe they just got delayed and come dragging in a little bit later on. But that's it for today. No hard and fast plans for tomorrow other than to get up and hike. So I guess I'll see you in the morning.